Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to deliver the statement today in this second ministerial meeting of the group of friends of victims of terrorism. I would like to seize this opportunity to express my appreciation to the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan and to the Kingdom of Spain for leading our group and for organizing this important meeting. We meet today at a very relevant point in time in the midst of a global pandemic to which we all have to adapt, and under conditions where the international community is mostly overwhelmed with addressing its impacts. Meanwhile, terrorists, individuals, and organizations have wasted no effort trying to take advantage of this global situation. Nevertheless, our meeting today sends a clear signal about our determination to ensure that victims of terrorism and their families are not forgotten and that they continue to receive the necessary support in these hard times. Ladies and gentlemen, as a nation at the forefront of the fight against terrorism, Egypt fully understands the suffering of victims of terrorism and their families, and has thus been a staunch supporter of all efforts to promote and protect their rights as a top priority of Egypt's counter-terrorism agenda, and as a key component of our comprehensive approach to address the detrimental effects of terrorism on the full enjoyment of all human rights and fundamental freedoms. To this effect, Egypt joined the core group of states establishing this group in New York at a very early stage, and also co-sponsored General Assembly Resolution 73/305, which constitutes a milestone in this regard. We continue to engage constructively in all UN counterterrorism process, including the review of the UN Global Counterterrorism Strategy, and look forward to the upcoming 7th review effectively addressing the issues of victims of terrorism. Nationally, Egypt spared no effort at addressing the plight of victims of terrorism and their families, including through establishing specialized institutions and funds to address their needs in a holistic, cross-cutting manner, enabling victims and their families to benefit from financial compensation, pensions, as well as free healthcare, education, and public transportation. Psychological rehabilitation services for the families of victims are also provided through targeted resilience-building programs, as well as other programs to better equip victims of terrorism and their families to the evolving and growing jobs market in Egypt. Ladies and gentlemen, despite the fact that countering terrorism and addressing its consequences is the primary responsibility of the state, Egypt's vibrant civil society continues to play an important role complementary to the government's efforts in support of victims and their families, financially and morally, and in countering the dangers of extremism conducive to terrorism. Such efforts include innovations such as the utilization of social media and mobile apps to spread tolerant social and cultural values and help prevent radicalization. I wish to conclude by reiterating that Egypt will continue pursuing all efforts in support of this group and looks forward to participating in its upcoming activities. Thank you.